¿Qué tal, mi raza? Welcome back to another tutorial. Well, this one's gonna be more of like a time-lapse video. I wanted to explain a few things because on this video I'm gonna be showing you guys how to wrap your bajoloche. Since I was recording by myself, I couldn't get like good angles for you guys. I just had the camera set on one spot. That's why I'm gonna try to explain to you guys the process on how I did it, and then afterwards I'm gonna just show you guys a time-lapse video so you guys can see what all I had to do. For me, the process wasn't really all that hard because I've done wrap on car parts and I've tinted windows, so I kind of have experience with vinyl, I guess you could say, with wrapping and all that stuff. But on a scale from 1 to 10, like 10 being the hardest and 1 being the easiest, for me personally, like a 6. But it's because I already know like how to use a heat gun and all that stuff. But for someone that doesn't really know how to use a heat gun or how to squeegee or something like that, it'll probably be like a solid 8. Time wise, it took me like about 40-50 minutes, but that's because my camera kept dying and I had to keep switching out batteries. Other than that, I mean, if you guys are really wanting to like stand out, like do something different, highly recommend doing this to your base. Okay, so basically here's how like the process is. Clean your base. When you're putting on the vinyl, make sure you lay it on there flat. If you can't lay it on there flat, the good thing about vinyl is that you can like pull it back and readjust it. So once you have it on there pretty flat, this part right here, the bridge, you're gonna want to leave a little bit of like an air bubble. You just want to like leave that area untouched. Other than that, like all around here, leave it flat. And then with the heat gun, you're just gonna go around, heat it up so that it warps. And when you use a heat gun, make sure that it's on low heat, because since it's plastic and it warps pretty fast, so you got to be careful if you're gonna be using a heat gun. You don't have to use a heat gun, but it will make the process harder if you don't use a heat gun, because it really helps you, especially when you're trying to get those curves like flush, or when you're trying to get around all the edges. It makes it a lot easier when you use a heat gun and then squeegee it, because it'll just go straight into that shape. But this is the hardest part right here. Once you get through the bridge, everything else is easy. Once you have this part done, you're gonna move up to the neck area, and you're just gonna, with your heat gun, run it right there, squeegee it. And then I used one of those little like really sharp knives. I know they sound like a Hobby Lobby. I wish I had it with me right now, but I don't have any of my stuff with me right now. So just make sure you have a sharp knife. Well, and then also whenever you're cutting out the hole right here, I just heat it up with the heat gun, and then I just pushed it in right there on the edge, and then with the knife I just went around, cut it, and I heated it up again, and I just folded it in there. When I was cutting out the outline that goes around the base, I was gonna order this special tape. I think it's called like knifeless tape. Well, actually I was gonna go buy some at the store, and they didn't have any like anywhere, so I just winged it. I mean, I got manos de cirujano. Bruh. I just ended up just being real gentle, or like real steady with it, because you don't want to be scratching up your base, especially this one, because this one was a present. So I'm gonna play the time lapse for you guys, and hopefully it helps. If you guys have any questions at all, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Y pues, I'll catch you guys on the next tutorial. Arre, viejones.
Desde muy morrillo al negocio fui a calar. Un 4 de marzo es cuando todo fue a parar. Mi familia darle fruto a mi familia para poder avanzar. A mi esposa y mi hijo, como los voy a extrañar. Hasta que estemos unidos, ya nada me va a faltar. La gente ya bien sabe que yo sé cómo gozar. Con Rodrigo y el Richard yo me pongo a pistear. Los trato como hermanos porque siempre ahí están. Botellita de Don Julio 70 para brindar. Sé que va a jalar, aunque un poco chueco fui derecho pa' jalar. Brinden por el ángel que fue hecho pa' mandar. Su familia lo primero, así siempre seguirá. Yo sé que me extrañan por los rumbos de Kansas. Mi familia muy ansiosa pa' ponernos a pistear. Destapando unos botes con mi primo el que era. Suena recio el compa Jason pa' seguirle a todo dar. Desde muy morrillo al negocio fui a calar. Un 4 de marzo es cuando todo va a parar. Mi familia atrás, las rejas no podían estar. Mi familia había entrado al negocio familiar. Se bajó el señor de la milicia, iba con otro señor, de urgencia fue la llamada, y esto fue lo que pasó. Camuflajeado, toda la gente se baja Manuel junto con el macho prieto y un boludo traje negro, Antrax cuidando el terreno, y la bronca comenzó. batallón. De acuerdo estoy
pedir posición, rifles, tintos, tirabalas, civiles para el escuadrón y un sinfín de granadas, cartucho más de 1 millón.